Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry, and in this video I'm going to show you the Niagara Falls Botanical Garden, and it's actually a free admission, and it's open from 6 a.m. to midnight because there's no restricted access to it. Now the Butterfly Conservancy, they do charge to get into that. I'll show you what that costs, but also you have to pay for parking at the rate of $8 an hour. So I paid for just 2 hours. Hope that'll be enough. So here's a pretty good map of the place. And A is the Niagara Straight sculpture. B is the Butterfly Conservatory. C is the School of Horticulture, and D is the old lecture hall, which is the other building that I showed you. And I'm going to walk around the whole place here. I'm not a big fan of butterflies, so I'm going to skip that part of it. But a lot of people come here just to see the Butterfly Conservatory. Here is the big entrance to the park. This is out front by the road. This building is for the Butterfly Conservatory. So here is the admission deal for the Butterfly Conservatory. Here's some pretty flowers and a water fountain. And here's a nice flower and plant bed. And it does have some labels. This is kale, kohlrabi. And in this bed they have quite a variety of things, including zucchini. Cantaloupe. Well, they've got quite a fruit garden going here. And they've got some pretty good sized ones. And they've got their carrots specially protected under a net. Lots of various plants growing in this yard. And the next yard has a nice variety of small flowery plants as well. And some kind of creation here, whatever that's supposed to be. But what they have most of here, by far, is grass and trees. Just like a city park. And here is a huge yard of all kinds of plants. This is the middle of the yard here. And on both sides, it looks like they've got this green plant shaped like an S. And I don't know what the S would stand for. And here is a fairly plain fountain. Well, it's only somewhat like an S, so I think maybe it's really not. Look how thick these green plants are. And over here as well. And all around they have those. There's another nice centerpiece. And this structure over here, I guess it could be used for a wedding or some kind of special event presentation under the ceiling here, with seating out around there. Limited seating, of course, but look at the ambiance. It doesn't get much prettier than this. And this building right next to it, I looked in, the door's locked, but it looks like it could be used for some kind of reception. And this big building here is the School of And looks like they care a lot more about horticulture then they do their steps to get up into the building. I wonder how this could have happened. Now this is the only statue I've seen. I think they could really spice this place up with a lot more statues. Now this, I would say, is the oldest and biggest tree here. And this whole grounds, grass and trees, that takes up most of the space they have here, I think. And here's more. And it took me a while to figure out that the Niagara Straight sculpture is this. Right next to the Garden Cafe. So there's two of them. I don't see Niagara or Straight or sculpture. Now these are Black-Eyed Susans. So this is the old lecture hall. There's a sign on there that says so. And this much older brick building is just doesn't seem to be on that map at all, and there's no signs saying what it is. Very nice building, but all it says on the door is private. This is the back side of it, and I just found out that this big building is residence for the students of the School of Horticulture. How about that? I just wonder why it doesn't show up on the map at all. It's like it's nothing. Huh. Next I'm going to show you the Legacy Prairie Garden. Well folks, I don't think I've ever seen a prairie that looks anything like this. Well, this is interesting. I see a lot of bees flying around this big art piece sculpture of a bee. And we have here actual beehives. Look at that. They look pretty real. I'm not sure. Well folks, in my opinion, they could really spice this place up by adding maybe a lot more statues and various artwork. But it's one of the largest, nicest botanical gardens I've seen. Now I want to end this video by showing you one more mysterious thing that is about 5 miles west of here. So I'm going to take off now. So this is that final thing I wanted to show you, which is these two trees, which has a lot of shoes nailed to them. And it is quite a variety of different kinds of shoes they have nailed to this tree, and the other one as well. Now if you want to come here and see it yourself, or maybe add a shoe to it, then just look on Google Maps. It's called Mysterious Shoes Tree. There's no sign here, but that's what it's called on Google Maps. And from the back side here, there is more room to add more shoes. If you got some old shoes that you want to add, maybe you can do that. Just follow it on Google Maps and it'll lead you right to it. Well folks, I hope you enjoyed the Botanical Gardens video I made. Please let me know in the comments below. Good day folks.